support, tell her, give her gifts, all that shit. So yeah,
That's interesting. That's interesting
do
because,
not.
wow, that's not what I expected. I thought it'd be something positive.
There's a whole other point of view though on that. So that's
I'm
just
open.
Okay.
Victoria's point
Okay.
of
Other point
view.
of view. Let's hear the other point of view.
Okay, so from
Yeah.
a point of
Let's hear.
view from, and I know I keep reiterating this, but there's more people joining, so I just want to reiterate that I am somebody that has
It's
struggled with
okay,
eating
girl.
disorders throughout my life. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like at this point I'm in recovery. However, with Eugenia, when you're in that position and I'm going to just say sick, you feel you're sick, you don't realize how sick you are. You don't realize that you are negatively affecting others when you have a large audience like that. She is just somebody who is struggling. She's trying to enjoy her life. She enjoys doing makeup. She enjoys dressing up, and she likes to show that off. And it does get a lot of attention, and she does, look a type of way, but to sit there and judge her and to tear her down, I mean, maybe the people that are supporting her as far as not supporting her eating disorder, but supporting her as a person is what's keeping her going. You have no idea like what people struggle with on a daily basis.
Right,
And
that's true.
just the judgment from the outside can affect somebody so negatively.
No.
And I find her to be a strong person for putting herself out there.
What's also true
I
is you're
disagree.
judging her. Whether you agree with her or don't agree with her, you're also judging her.
I'm just saying I disagree.
Positively, I feel like. Not
we
negatively.
all know she knows what she's doing. Why wouldn't she just come out then? When she got demonetized and she couldn't come back or whatever, why couldn't she just come back and go, hey guys, they're saying this and this about me, that I do this, do that. No, she didn't. She came back and she's like, oh, all these haters are just like, saying crazy things. And I don't know, I don't understand, but I'm going to try to be a better person. I don't understand. Come on.
Right?
She
And
knows
TikTok
what
likes to
she's
give out
doing.
money. TikTok likes to give out money because they want people to earn them money. So why on earth would she be demonetized? Does anyone know?
Because I'm going to tell you right now, because TikTok's worried, and I'm going to tell you, if she starts showing her body again, she is taken down. Go look at her page. She's taken down all the shit that she had before, showing her body checking. Don't you ever tell me she's doing anything other than body checking. She is taking all those videos down. Once she starts coming back, body checking again, if she starts taking off those clothing, you notice right now, she's not. She's got her body covered up, and she hates it. I'm going to tell you right now, she hates it. But she thinks Jeffree Star is the fucking most beautiful, best person in the fucking world. But I'm telling you right now, once she starts taking off those clothes, doing like she did before, she's going to get demonetized again. Okay?
All right, I'm going to exit this conversation because the more I just
Well, I
listen
do
to
have
this
a
logic,
question,
it's so
Southern.
I was thinking about
frustrating.
doing the same.
The more what? Wait. The more
It's just
what?
frustrating listening to this because you literally cannot put yourself in somebody else's shoes to the point where you are so hateful and distasteful and foul towards this woman. Like you even went as far as making a whole live about her. If you really want to touch on the subject of eating disorders, I feel like you should cover that subject without attacking a particular person. And that's just my
I'm not
opinion.
attacking her.
That is
How am I
100% my
attacking
opinion.
her?
It's disgusting. And I'm going to stand up to
How am I
it.
attacking her?
I'm gonna
I'm
stand
here
up
to
it
learn, and I'm learning a
Wow,
lot.
you're not learning anything. You're
And
talking
how?
over people.
Oh,
You're rude.
please. I don't know
It's
who the hell you
insane.
think you are, girl.
I have a small
Oh.
platform, but
Yeah.
good God,
You
I
got
will use
shirts
it
older
to
Okay,
than
speak
you.
the
bye.
truth.
Please.
I really hope that
Okay,
somebody
bye.
else comes and
I
puts you
did
in
your
your
mom
face.
last night.
Bye,
You're
guys.
like,
Got a
child,
lot
be
of
quiet.
likes.
Have a seat. You're on
Okay,
restriction,
bye.
girl.
All right.
2 weeks.
All right, bye,
We're
girl.
yeah, because that's what you
Bye,
guys do, right? You go and
girl.
report
Bye,
other people for
girl.
speaking their
Try it
opinions
out. Mwah.
when you guys want to just be
Kissy
on the
kissy on
internet
the
Bye,
talking
girl.
forehead.
crap. That's all this
I'll
is. It's
make
just
you
a
a
shit
grilled
talker.
cheese. I'll make you grilled cheese. You go night night.
I
I don't think
mean,
it's an attack. I think it's a genuine
Oh,
curiosity.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't think it's an
Yeah.
attack. I think it's a genuine curiosity, but I see where she is coming from.
No, it's fine, but there's
I think it's a
obviously...
touchy subject for her
It is
since
touchy.
she has an ED has in the past. So
Yeah.
I think it's a genuine
It's
curiosity
hard.
and also like an observation
No,
of
it's hard for
behaviors.
people.
Like I'm here to listen and be a part of it.
but I'm also concerned about her having a platform, not only because she's influencing others, but herself. I feel like that's kind of enabling it and gonna make it worse. And we're literally gonna see this girl die on a live one day.
I don't know.
Hey guys, let me just interject. I'm gonna take a potty break real quick, but let's not say hard words like that on a live.
I'm sorry, I
Shit like
forgot.
that. No problem. But TikTok's kind of weird, and I have a lot of haters.
Yeah.
There are a lot of haters that think that Eugenia's just, she's a poor, misunderstood girl. And they are, right now, there is probably about, how many we got? 512? There's probably about 410 in there just tapping the I hate her button. Okay? Hang on, I'll be right back. Talk amongst, don't talk over, be right back.
I would say that, but I've watched Eugenia, like Eugen, forever since she was on YouTube as well. And like the interview at Jacqueline Glenn opened up my eyes a lot. I think it has a lot to do with her being in the home with her parents. They literally control everything she does, and I feel like that's the only sense of control she has.
Can we all agree on one thing, though, that an eating disorder is a mental disorder? It is.
Yes,
something
it
that
is.
you do
At
not
100%.
choose to have an eating disorder.
Definitely.
100%.
Thank you.
With you.
Okay, that's all I'm trying to get across is that, like, I understand the concern amongst everyone of, like, hey, how this is going to be perceived. But at the end of the day, an eating disorder is a mental disorder, and people do not just wake up one day and say, I think I want to have an eating disorder today.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
why I
something
think
that
Girl.
and we as
that's what
women,
We need to think about TikTok as a platform, and she's had this platform for a very long time. And for a long time, she avoided the subject completely because
she's going to, because most people, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I just she's going to ignore it because people that have an eating disorder, they have to, it's just like any addiction or anything. They have to
they don't want to
recognize it on their own time frame. And
Yes,
it's not
ma'am.
something that is going, you can't force someone to see something that they don't want to see themselves.
And I feel
Yeah,
like she
and
don't
it's a
have
form
even the
of
support in her
obsessive
house.
compulsive disorder.
Exactly. Yes. It's a behavioral as well disorder. I totally agree.
Yes, and it's not something that you can catch. It's something that is mentally ingrained.
Correct.
It's not
Yes.
something that we can watch J-Lo on the TV. We can watch whatever on the TV and want to be like them. But unless we're at the point where we're going to physically harm ourselves due to these thoughts, like
I totally get it, and I understand about this whole thing about us having, eating disorders and wanting to help her. But I think what we really need to do here is think about her impact on other people, right?
And like I said, herself
Thank
being
you.
on TikTok. I don't think TikTok's
Thank you.
mentally healthy for her either.
Yes, and we have to
No.
Probably
her
not.
as well. And I think we need to think about her impact on others because there are a lot of people, especially the young generation, who are seeing her on the lives and they're thinking like, "Oh my gosh, this girl is getting so much attention," and people are saying, "Oh, she looks great."
Exactly.
Millions of
I have a
followers.
question. I have a question. Why is everyone so against her having a platform? What is the issue?
Exactly.
Not speaking out about it, right? She's not speaking out about it. And
Jen knows what's up. Exactly. That's
What do you
the
need?
problem.
I did already.
No, I want to.
What is the issue with her having a platform? What's wrong with her?
Exactly.
So having the
Go
platform
ahead.
for as long as she has had it.
Some people say there's no problem with her having one.
No. What is going on?
I have no idea.
Sorry, that was me. That was me. That was
No,
good.
so
Sorry.
the problem is for her, she's not speaking out about it. And I know that she's struggling, and it's important to recognize that she's struggling. And I think that here and now, I think that there should be something that she says and says, hey, I'm going through something right now. This is not the idea that we want for people, what we want our viewer or my viewers to accept. But what she's doing for this long period of time is particularly ignoring talking about it, because she knows, in my opinion, she knows that she's going to get attention that way. That's why
She may not be ready to talk about it.
I'm actually going to advocate for her. If she's not perpetuating having an eating disorder, if she's not perpetuating and bolstering the issue and analyzing the issue, it seems like she's avoiding of the issue. Then I don't think that it's a problem per se. Everybody can observe and watch if they want to.
Because she's not
glamorizing an issue.
Because she's not perpetuating it. You're saying?
Yeah, she's not glamorizing it. She's not perpetuating the issue.
You don't think?
But she kind of is, I think.
Okay, that's
just by
I don't know. I don't know her, but if she's not pushing an issue and trying to glamorize it, I don't think there's an issue with it per se.
And she's done this across several platforms for several years.
No.
She's just on the platform, not pushing.
Look her up.
She's not pushing Ed, right? She's not saying it's a good thing.
No, she is for sure. And then
exactly.
Even if she's not saying it directly, our youth, our generation here does not know about ED or all of these things. Like, they just look at her.
She isn't.
And they hate, not looking like her. And
real quick though.
Oh, go ahead,
though.
Okay.
There are a bunch of people on TikTok with a bunch of different mental disorders. Unfortunately, she is plagued with a mental disorder that we can see.
That's true.
So there are many people out there that are spreading their mental disorder. We just can't see it.
That is so true.
I totally agree.
Thank you. Good point.
That I am too
really
skinny.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, wait a minute. Again, let's get the chat back in order. So we had Courtney. Yeah. That was a great point. Yeah.
Thank you.
There's a lot that we can't see.
Exactly.
But I challenge you all to tell me that Eugenia isn't spreading her illness to whomever watches. Come on.
That's all she does.
Regardless, though, it is a form of obsessive compulsive disorder. It is not something that you can catch.
We are not medical professionals. We cannot diagnose her, guys. That's just something that we can't do here. We can't.
But honey,
unfortunately,
Jen, come on now, Jen. Let's not play games.
Come on.
I don't want you on my
boyfriend is a doctor. He's not going to diagnose someone, but something's obvious. It's obvious.
Yes, but Jen, come on.
Exactly.
We can't diagnose her, but she has been diagnosed. She even did a video when she came back from the rehab with Shane Dawson where she talked about she had an eating disorder. Then months later, she acted as though that never happened.
Okay, exactly.
Okay, so that's new information because
Boom.
we were all talking about how she didn't perpetuate anything because she didn't talk about it, but she did talk about it now.
Exactly.
She did talk about having one when she was at a healthy weight when she came back from rehab. But then she relapsed and acted as though that never happened because that happened on YouTube, not TikTok or Stitch.
Now there's something to be disparaged about. Now there's something to be upset about because she's now told her followers one thing and then taken a video down, and now everybody might feel like they're gaslighted. I don't know. I've never seen her. I don't know her. But if you come out with something and then you take it down, then there's an issue.
Well, she got banned on
take it down?
YouTube.
What
She
are you
got
trying to
banned on
hide?
YouTube. She got banned
So
on
is
YouTube.
the issue more with her coming out with something and then taking it down and not owning up to that thing when you guys admired her for it before, or what?
I don't admire her. Jesus. My
But
God.
she is in
Okay,
denial
let's not
now.
Okay, I'm
be.
sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
No, I
I didn't know
understand.
it.
No,
I just
there
want
are a lot of
really
people
super
though
A
quick,
woman.
that do.
super
She
There
quick.
is
are.
a woman who is out here trying to do her thing. She's focusing on makeup. She's focusing on other things. Yes, her physical appearance is not preferred. But also, that is not something that people can catch. Our whole visualization of like celebrities and everything, we're trying to be like them. We want their bodies. We want their lives.
No. Please don't speak for me. I don't want to be like a celebrity.
She's not speaking for you. She's speaking
She's
in
talking in
No.
general.
Nobody's
I'm
speaking
talking
for
in
anybody.
general.
Hey,
I
In
get it. I
general,
hear you.
listen.
we're always
It's like
looking to other people
I'm gonna
for
start.
that perfect body, that
Hey,
perfect whatever.
I'm gonna start bumping people who keep over
generally
talking.
speaking, I get. Okay, we're cool. I get it.
All right, let him talk.
Okay.
Yeah, just generally speaking, we're looking for people that we want to emulate. And that goes for J-Lo, for Beyonce, for whoever. She is somebody, if someone wants to emulate her, that's their
That's
choice.
scary.
But it's also
Yeah,
something
and
that we
that's
need to look
bad.
into. It's something that we need to look into because it's damaging to their health. But just because I want to be like Beyonce doesn't mean I'm going to damage my health to get there. If I'm going to damage my health to get to that perfection, then there's a mental disorder going on that needs to be addressed.
Can I say
So
one quick
her,
thing?
Detected, you ain't lying. I heard that.
All right, who needs to bump off?
Can I say one quick thing and then I'll jump off?
Yeah, me too.
Thank
So you
you.
first.
Sure.
Okay, so the only thing I'm going to say is I feel like as women, we have, I'm just being very general, but as women, we already have such a hard time with society because it's either you're too fat, you're too thin, you're not pretty enough, you're not this, you're not that. And so
right?
I feel like as women, in a generalization, we already have such a hard time with these things. And so it's just really important to me. I think it's important for us to support each other and lift each other up to make sure that, you know, we can, like,
I heard that, girl.
does that make sense? And so as much as I agree,
Yes.
as much as I agree with some of the things that have been said about, yes, I can understand that what she's doing gives off the wrong impression to a younger crowd of people and that they may not see it the way that we as older people see it. I totally get that. But in reality, it's a sickness. She needs help. And I hope that she gets the help she needs. And that's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to hop off.
Thank you so much, sweetheart.
That was beautiful. Yeah, for
Couldn't
real.
agree more.
Thank you,
And that
girl.
was.
No lies
Thank
Thank you
detected.
so much.
So you're going to have to kick me off.
Thank you so much.
I don't
You're
know.
welcome.
You spoke truth,
All right,
girl.
thank you.
Yeah, so
Who was that?
spoke
Was that
truth.
Megan or
that was me.
That was Megan. That was me. I just said all that.
Yes.
Megan?
Yeah, so you can bump
You
me
rock,
off. I'm good.
Megan.
Thanks, y'all.
Love you,
too.
Megan. People
too,
love
girl.
you too.
Megan.
Follow Megan. Look at Megan got like hella likes.
Yes.
We love Megan.
Everybody follow Megan immediately.
Follow me. I'll follow you back.
Yes, follow Megan because she rocks. And you know what? You have a very diplomatical view, and we appreciate that.
Yes.
Of course. Everybody has
Thanks,
an opinion, and
Megan.
it's all important. So
It all is, yeah.
You're awesome, Megan, and I'd love to talk to you more. Hopefully, you follow me too. I'm gonna follow you.
I just followed you. I'll follow everyone on the live that's on here right now.
Following you too,
Everybody
Megan.
follow Megan. If you don't follow Megan, you're a loser.
You're dumb if you don't.
You're dumb, girl. Follow Megan.
All right, let's okay, who's next on the chop block?
I'm
like,
about to leave. I'm about to leave. So
all right, Jen.
Jen.
Oh, Jen left?
no, I was just gonna give you my 2 cents. I want to apologize, as I guess I don't have all of the information. I just wanted to share my experience. I want to share, that we need to have empathy for people and maybe create a platform for, people who have had different experiences with her, right? And it seems like, I guess I don't have all of the facts for you, and I think there's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, I don't have enough information." So I'm gonna let you guys go.
No,
Love you,
that's
love
great,
you,
Jen. We love you. The chat loves you too. Follow Jen, guys. You guys
Follow
better be
Jen.
following Jen. The chat loves you. Look at you got 54.
We love you, Jen.
I don't know.
We love you. Listen,
you guys
love. We all love a different perspective.
Amen.
And I hope that you know that, Jen, you're beautiful.
Yes.
And keep on keeping on. Love you, girl.
Love you, girl.
Sorry to all the people in the chat that I disappointed.
No, you're not disappointing anybody.
Perfect,
Listen,
Jen. God bless you.
listen. Ooh, I was about to end this, but no. Listen. We all may differ on opinions. It's not disappointing. Obviously, a lot of people agree with you, and that's great because we may not agree, but at the end of the day, we're all human and we're all talking. I don't want to change your mind. You may not have changed my mind, but we all see different points of view. And that's what I love about chatting, is that we all get to spew our opinion. So, Jen, you didn't disappoint anybody.
Not at all.
We love you, and we hope to see you next live.
Will do. Thank you. That was really
all right,
good.
girl.
All right.
It was God bless.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So I'm going to add some more people. Hang on. We got like 7 waiting.
Well, I was gonna say something and then hop off. Like, I feel like her mom is a lot of her issue because I did watch the interview with Jaclyn Hill, and like she has been so controlling over this woman's life, even when she was an adult, because she was an adult when they did that intervention and got her 5150. They almost weren't able to because she always had a driver with her or her mother with her. Like, she's under lock and key, and even more so now that intervention happened. And like, I know that like it's a form of OCD. OCD starts when you feel like you don't have control over situations in your life, and that is something that you can control. So I think that's where it all started.
I think though that with the Jaclyn thing, have you guys ever heard the video of her mom like going ballistic, saying like, "I'm gonna throw you in jail"?
Oh my God.
Yeah, her mom went ballistic when Jaclyn was, and Jaclyn, honestly, I know maybe she like capitalized on it. I don't know Jaclyn personally, but Jaclyn was just like, she was the only true friend I think that Eugenia's ever had. And it's so sad because I get it. Eugenia had a very dark past as far as like getting bullied, things like that. She had a friend, but her friend was trying to do the right thing. And I do believe, because there's a lot of people like, it's her mom. Eugenia's turning 30 now. And I do believe that her mom has definitely, I don't know, what do you call it?
I think she's like kind of like yes, like she feels like she can't do anything on her own.
Yeah, and it's crazy. And you know, people say like Gypsy Rose, and then what's weird too is now she feels like she's friends with Jeffrey, yet Jeffrey like laughs behind her back.
Jeffrey's for Jeffrey.
I know, it's terrible.
My God, that was the best phrase. That's the most truest phrase. Jeffrey is for Jeffrey, and don't ever get it twisted.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he started hanging out with her because she was having a lot of people on TikTok and stuff. He's going to do anything to help himself.
If Jeffrey shows interest in you, that's literally a red flag that you should be very aware, because
that's so true.
Is going to use you, abuse you, chew you up, and spit you out.
But Jeffrey says, okay, put a 1 in the chat if you believe that Jeffrey and her have been friends since MySpace days. That would have been, she was 16 and he was like 27 or some shit. Put a 1 in the chat. We got zeros. All right, so we got some new Ookie Kookie.
Hi, can you
What's up? What's up?
Hi.
I heard a male voice. Okay.
Yes, it's a man. I know. I'm interrupting the female flow of the chat.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
We're all like, yay!
I thought it would be interesting to hear a guy, because I know obviously like eating disorders affect women and girls at a disproportionate rate from men. I think there's a conception that it only affects women. But I think it's kind of like a suffer in silence thing for men. But some of the point, first of all, I wanted to say that, mental health disorders are not contagious. And I think it's a slippery slope because she is literally an influencer. But I don't think that you could give somebody bipolar disorder or OCD. No. But I do think that you could potentially end up teaching someone bad habits that could be harmful to other people's health. Websites like Pinterest, I saved like food stuff in there, and I noticed that Pinterest would pull down some of the stuff that I saved and say that it was violation of like eating disorder content and promoting